Hey everyone, this is Marissa from The Budgeting Wife. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. Here at The Budgeting Wife, we talk about budgeting tips that will help you win with money. And so if you are not already subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. You can scroll down and hit that subscribe button. And if you've been here before, then welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be talking about building a business and how that affects your budget if you're trying to start out with your own small business. And this is my personal experience of how I've been growing my business financially while still being aware of my budget. So if you're interested in learning more about turning that side hustle into a main hustle and figuring out how you're going to cash flow it, then you'll definitely want to stick around for this video. So basically, I started The Budgeting Wife as a hobby, and it was just something that I enjoyed of sharing personal finance content with my friends and family. And so I initially started a blog in May of 2016, and it was a free WordPress site. And so it was completely free, and it was just simply a hobby. I used to take the train into work, so I would literally just type posts on my phone while I was commuting and then just like blast them out. So I didn't put a whole lot of time or energy into it. It was just kind of like sharing our own experience of us going through our debt-free journey and sharing that with others, because it seemed that people were interested in seeing how my husband and I were paying off debt as newlyweds. So initially, my business cost me nothing. I was using the free WordPress site, and I had a dream that maybe this would become some sort of business, but it was just really in the back of my mind, and I was like, well, that would like be cool if someday it could be a business. But I'm just like writing posts, and I wish that I would have taken it seriously sooner. And so if you at all are thinking of starting a blog or a YouTube channel, go for it, and know that you totally can make money off of YouTube or blogging. And I wish that I just would have started that earlier. So flash forward a year later, so it was like summer of 2017, I realized that I actually wanted to take my blog seriously. So I signed up with Bluehost to host my site and receive a free domain. So therefore, my blog wasn't thebudgetingwife.wordpress.com, but it was just thebudgetingwife.com, and I got my hosting with Bluehost, which I'll leave a link to Bluehost down below. It's super cheap, you guys. It's only a few dollars a month to host a blog, and you get a free domain and the security certificate, so it's totally worth it. You can check out my affiliate link with Bluehost down below, but that is exactly who I use. It's been super easy, really great, and it has the additional WordPress add-on, which is what I was used to while I was using WordPress's free option. So I can't recommend Bluehost enough. But anyway, so I did sign up for Bluehost. So with that, I cash flowed my Bluehost subscription with just my personal spending money. And a lot of you who follow my channel know that I do budget reports here, and my husband and I each get a certain amount of money every month that is our own personal spending money. And we actually, it just gets added into our savings, and so it's something that we can accumulate or we can spend all that month. So I had some money sitting in my personal spending account, and that is what I decided to spend my money on, was signing up for Bluehost to take my blog seriously. So knowing that this was just a hobby, I paid for it with my own personal fund. Then in October of 2017, I realized that I really wanted to take blogging seriously and learn how to make money off of my blog. And that is when I signed up for the Making Sense of Affiliate Marketing course. And also, I can't recommend that course enough, because that is where I actually started to make money blogging. And the course does cost, I think it's $197. I'll go ahead and leave a link to the course down below, but it's an amazing course. I would highly recommend it. I made more my second month after taking this course than the cost of the course itself, so I think it was completely worth it. And with the cost of that course, I also cash flowed it from my personal spending money. And that is just kind of how I viewed my business last year, was just that like, it's a hobby that I'm trying to start, and so I'm using my own personal money to get it off the ground. And so with that, I started making money in the fall of 2017, and I was just like taking that money and just putting it straight into our budget as additional income for our budget, which was great. So therefore, I was receiving a little bit of money, but it wasn't very predictable. It wasn't anything that I could really count on, but it was something, and I was beginning to grow my business. So in the spring of 2018, I got more serious about YouTube, and now you guys, I absolutely love YouTube. I think that it's so much fun to sit down and make videos for you guys, and I just love the personal approach to it. So I got more serious about YouTube, and I reached the monetization requirement, and so I started receiving actual money from YouTube in June. in. And that is where this has been a game changer with my budget and growing my business, is because ad revenue is something that I can count on every single month. And it does for right now, stays pretty consistent, and it keeps, you know, growing a little bit more as my followers increase. And so that is something that I know I can count on every single month as a revenue stream. But with that, I am such a saver. It's hard for me to spend money, and I didn't really want to spend money on my business because I was making extra money, so I just wanted to put it into my budget. But in the last few months, I've been learning that you need to spend a little money to make money. And so I began to start investing back into my business. Those of you who have been watching my videos for a long time know that my camera quality has increased, and in August I started filming with my camera right now, which is the Canon G7X Mark II. I have a link to that in the description box below. But before that, I was just filming on my iPhone. And so this camera is a huge upgrade, and this was actually something that was given to me as a birthday gift, so I didn't pay for that myself out of my business. But there have been other things that I have been investing back into my business. Things like the lighting that I have here now. I got lights for my studio filming, which I love, and I've also been subscribing to different things like the music that I use for my videos, as well as running some Facebook ads. So I've just been trying to put a little bit of money back into my business so that I can grow it with production quality, with advertising, educating myself more on growing my business. Those are all things that I have been reinvesting. So now in my personal budget, you will see that I assign dollars to my business every single month, and so I can expect to spend money on the Budgeting Wife. And with that, I am super glad that I am able to take the money that I've earned from the Budgeting Wife and invest most of it back into my business so that I can continue to see it grow. And by budgeting for my business and spending money this way, I have never gone into debt for my business. I have never used our personal household incomes, like our income from our day jobs, to supplement my business. It has all been money that I've made from the Budgeting Wife that I've reinvested into my business. So with this video, I just wanted to update you guys on how I've been growing my business and how I've been budgeting for my business. And it definitely is something that I'm still going to include in my budget. And I want to make sure that I am using the money that I make from the Budgeting Wife right now to reinvest back into my business to see it have better growth over the long term. And I'm totally okay with that. My business isn't making a ton of money, but it's at least something that I can count on now every single month and be able to afford more business expenses. So with that, you do not need to go into debt to start a business. You can cash flow things as you are making money with your business, and it's totally possible. That's exactly what I've done. There are a couple upfront costs, like I talked about with my hosting as well as the one class I took, and those are the only things that I initially put into my business to get it started. So if you are interested in starting a blog of your own, I would definitely recommend checking out Bluehost and the Making Sense of Affiliate Marketing class. Those are the two things that really helped me take off and take my blog seriously as a business. So that is all I have for you guys today in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new, and leave me a comment down below and let me know if you are interested in starting your own small business, or maybe you already have one. And if you already have one, let me know how you kind of work out the financial part of it. How do you budget for your small business? Do you cash flow things? Did you take on debt to start it? I'll be interested to hear about that. And so with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.